Let me tell you a story. So Cleopas and his friend were walking. They were sad and discouraged. The man on whom they pinned so much hope on has died. Have you ever been there? Things didn't go according to plans. You lost a friend. Your community or family is struggling. You are struggling. It was a long, lonely road for them. Their sadness was so evident that it was almost palpable. How do you deal with hopelessness? So while they were walking, talking about the heartbreaking things that happened the past few days, a man appeared out of nowhere and asked them what they were talking about. Has this man been living under a rock for the past few days? Cleopas thought. What happened was all over the news. Everyone knows about it. The man asked them what happened, and they told him how their friend and leader died the most horrible death. They told him about how they hoped he was the one who would save them from tyranny, how he was supposed to lead them to freedom. All those hopes died with him. And now, they're on this road, sad and hopeless, and their friends who believed the same thing were scattered and hiding in fear. And the man who came to where they were said, "O foolish ones, and slow of heart to believe in all that the prophets have spoken, ought not the Christ to have suffered these things and to enter into his glory?" And beginning at Moses and all the prophets, he expounded to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. Yes, the man was Jesus. And the two men on that sad journey were his disciples. But they didn't know that it was him and that he had risen. Even when he gave them an impromptu Bible study on that road, they still did not recognize him. But Jesus did something amazing on that road. Even when their eyes were kept from recognizing him in the flesh, he opened their eyes to see him in the scriptures, starting from the Old Testament. Having risen from the dead, he has just given all who believed in him the greatest plot twist ever. And yet, he deemed it important that they see him in the scriptures. Why? If you read further in the chapter, when they finally recognized him, when he broke the bread with them, they said to each other, "Did not our heart burn within us while he talked with us on the road and while he opened the scriptures to us?" Amid the pain and sadness, their hearts burn when they see Jesus in the scriptures. Their hearts begin to hope again, as it will with us. Life has a way of making us travel. That same road Cleopas and his friend were on, many times over. Disappointments, grief, loss of a loved one, helplessness, health issues, financial troubles. That was the Emmaus road, until they beheld him in the scripture. Then their once weary hearts burned again. I pray that you will see Jesus and his grace through this channel, and have that Emmaus road experience like those disciples did, so that your heart will burn with the hope that does not disappoint. You can read the Emmaus account in Luke 24, chapters 13 to 35.
Follow or subscribe to hear messages of grace every day.